Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we are going to learn about what to do and what not to do during the BCIN exams. Alright, so let's start with the what to do. So definitely sleep well before the exam. Don't try to read overnight and go to the next day in the exam and you are already exhausted. Eat and stay hydrated because for the 3 hours you are not able to eat anything. You can drink the water during the exam, but like I'll say before 2 3 days, like be hydrated very well. Use physical plus digital code. So if you are like using both the code, you can use during the exam. If you are just using the online version PDF, you don't have to worry, you can get like a online version like over there as well. You'll get the PDF and you can use it. If you are giving from the house, then even you'll get that, right? Find the keywords. So you can use search option like control F during the exam. Even though if you are using only offline building code, I recommend to use the control F and online version for the certain areas. And do not rely 100% on the control F, because let's say it's very common terms like let's say stair or something, you'll get thousands of options. Now you can't use the control F only, so it's good for the like unknown topics or lengthy words and stuff like that. So it has their own strategy, so use that. Read instructions very carefully. So when you book the exams, from that time to the before the exams, do not miss the instructions. It's very boring and lengthy, I understand, but you have to read it, because if you don't read it, then it's like a new surprise for you during the exam. So read instructions very carefully. Bring the simple calculator. Even though in the exam like they'll give you the online calculator, so in the system they have the option you can open the simple calculator and use that, but I recommend to like get from the like a store like a simple calculator, which is going to save your time, because now your screen is not going to be half because of that, and it's very fast, you can see simultaneously and like work very quickly, right? Skip tough questions. So we have 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes per question, but do not distribute each question has the same time. Try to do easiest one first. That's how you build the confidence during the exam. If you do like 30 or 40, you are very sure about that. Some question, let's say snow load calculation or something like that, or like sometimes like it's very unknown topic, you don't know even how to find that answer, so that one I recommend to do it later, so do it like that. So that's a good strategy. Smart guessing work. Sometimes you don't have enough time. Now let's say you have only 5 minutes left and 10 questions are over there, you have to start guess working. Even sometimes you are skipping the answers in the first time. When you are skipping the answers, just like guess whatever you like it and move on. In the later time, like come back, try to find in the Ontario building code and try to give the answer. There is no negative marking, so I'll say at least give the answers. Eliminating wrong options first. This is the really good strategy. If you are not able to find the real answers, try to eliminate some stuff. So like let's say you have four options, but like you eliminate two, now you have to figure out between these two only, so that's going to help you to get some marks. So that's all like what to do, and now let's learn about what not to do. Do not drink too much water. If you drink too much water, then you have to use washroom multiple times and you are going to basically lose the time, so do not do that. Do not read questions very loudly while you are practicing. I recommend this, like try to practice like it's a real exam. Do not read very loudly and try to be like in the real exam. Do not panic when you see the new formats. So when you go for the, let's say for the VCN house or something, you will see question which is based on the image. Now you have series of questions based on the image, and you never practice before this for the image based question. For this kind of surprise, do not get panic. You have to either skip this kind of questions right now, come later, spend more time and try to solve it. And on our platform we provide this kind of all the scenarios whatever you will see in the real exam, so try our platform for that. Don't misread. in the hurry, like in the panic situation, you are trying to read very quickly and try to find answer. You find it, you feel that it's really good, and you move forward. For example, for the snow load in the part 9, there is a one rule. It says like you need minimum 1 kPa snow load. So let's say your answer is 0.75. After calculation, you'll just say 0.75 kPa, which is not going to be right. So I'll say spend some time, confirm your answer, then move on. Don't ignore volume 2. When we read, let's say for the BCN house or a small building, when we start to read for, it's a very lengthy syllabus. So when we finish the volume 1 syllabus, we are very frustrated and tired, so we don't spend really good time on the volume 2. And sometimes in the BCN house exam or like small building, it's too many questions from the volume 2 and you never open it even. So I'll recommend that to go to volume 2, especially SB1, SB7 and SB12. Do not ignore any topics that like in your syllabus, but these three is like are come very common. Don't leave question blank. I already told you there is no negative marking, so don't leave it blank. If you don't know, just choose whatever you think it's the right answer. Don't ignore practice with the time. You have to get like a practice really good with the quiz. So we created a platform where you come, and over there we have timer, real BCN exam like a environment, and you can practice multiple times. It's not about how much building code you know, it's not about how much understanding or depth of understanding you have. You need the understanding, plus you have to figure out between 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes here. So you need really good practice, and for that we created the platform. Don't ignore the tables. So in, let's say you are going for the BCN house, so in the end of the BCN house in the part 9, there are so many tables to like figure out what's the rafter size or beam size or floor joist size. So you have to understand how to use all of these tables, and during the exam you don't have a time to figure out like how can I understand this. All right, apart from that, SB12 has too many tables for the like insulation and all that stuff, so please go through that. Question types, you have to understand the question types, like it's a theory question, it's like you are like resolving the sum like a snow load, or like you are checking the table. So what kind of question is, and then you have to understand what is the section is going to be relevant. Either it's division A, division B, like all the parts, or division C, and then start to find it. Let's say it's the answer from the SB12 from the volume 2, and you are spending your time on the volume 1, you are never going to find it, right? So you have to do that. So that's everything for this video. If you want more insight or exciting videos or free quiz on the different exam, please visit our platform stonewoodpartner.ca. Thank you.